So it's currently 4 in the morning, and Ableton just announced a new product to the world called Move. I heard there was leaks and all that, but I didn't care to even react to it myself. I just want to see what this is about. So we're about to get into it. Here we go. Move.
Let's talk about Move, Ableton's new portable tool for fast, intuitive music making. It's compact and completely standalone, powered by a modern ARM processor.
Okay, that caught me off. I thought they was making a MIDI controller, like a mini Ableton push MIDI controller of some type. So, yeah, I'm surprised.
It has a built-in battery that gives you up to 4 hours of music
Built-in
making
battery.
on the go per charge.
Okay.
It even has built-in speakers and a microphone for playback and recording.
Wow, that's a direct response to almost everybody that said that the Push 3, if it was going to be portable, why doesn't it not have a speaker and all that like the obvious MPC Live 2? So,
You can just pick it up like an instrument and simply create wherever you are in the moment. Move features a stereo audio output designed to connect a pair of headphones.
that's a new feature, is a stereo output. Wow, we reaching.
Mixer or powered speakers. There are also 2 USB ports, a USB-C port for charging and connecting to the computer, and a USB-A port for connecting MIDI devices.
Okay.
Move is built around 4 flexible MIDI tracks, which could be a drum kit, sampler, or instrument. When you load a new set, the tracks already come preloaded.
So, as Ableton, I know people might get mad because I'm interrupting or whatever, but bruh, as someone that's used the Push 2 for so long, I see that it looks like they only have 3 clips. I could be wrong.
With a matching collection of presets from the sound library, so
Okay.
you can get started right away. Move comes with over 1,500 samples, presets, and drum kits, including Ableton instruments and effects such as Drift, Wavetable, and Live's new drum sampler. Not to mention delays, choruses.
A lot of their stuff that is, their standard stock stuff in Ableton Live it's decent. I will say that. I'm not gonna say it's the best. I don't even use Ableton for making beats anymore, obviously, but yeah.
And distortions to craft your sound. The Move core library has been carefully curated by the Ableton sound team and selected sound designers that are all pre-mapped to the 8 encoders
Carefully
for
curate.
instant tweaking of
Okay.
sound parameters and to give you a punchy, impactful sound at your fingertips. There's also 64 gigabytes of internal storage, so there's plenty of space for your own samples.
That's pretty
Move
good.
comes with Capture that allows you to capture your playing well before you want to record an idea. You
Okay.
can even capture the automation of any device parameter you tweak while being in the flow. The 32 pads on Move allow you to play your drum patterns and melodies easily. The pads also feature aftertouch.
Not to interrupt or anything like that, but I always found the Ableton pads not to be so great. They're mid-tier at best, and I've even seen people that are well more qualified than I am struggle making beats with it in terms of like finger drumming and stuff like that. I mean, granted, there's so many different performances which would crush my theory on it, but as far as seeing some of the best do it and that they struggle with the pads, that's always been a thing.
Which allows you to adjust parameters of an instrument using pressure. Whether using the in-key mode or chromatic scale mode for melodies, you can set the key and scale before you get started with a new project.
Standard
You can
stuff
play
now.
any sample melodically using our 16-pitch layout designed for drums in Move. This capability transforms Move into a powerful instrument, allowing you to play individual samples melodically. It is especially effective for creating deep bass lines or pitch melodies fast. The step sequencer is a fun and easy way to use the dedicated 16 steps underneath the pads to create patterns and melodies. Add your ideas quickly and specifically.
I
into
wouldn't
your
use that
pattern.
feature,
You
but
can
who
even
cares?
tweak parameters or velocity per step or nudge them slightly off the grid for a more humanized feel and groove. Session mode allows you to play with musical ideas we call clips. Each row of the 8 pads corresponds to all of the clip slots within a single track. You can manage 2 effects across an entire set using the 8 encoders. Move allows you to directly record sounds into the sampler, offering flexibility in how you capture audio. You can record using the built-in microphone for on-the-go sampling or connect.
Now we're talking a built-in microphone. Bruh, I hope Akai's next unit has a built-in goddamn microphone. Holy crap. You got Ableton doing this now? Come on, Akai. We need you to do that shit. damn.
External devices via the line input. You can even resample audio from the main output to create new variations from existing sounds. Exporting the set as a WAV or MP3 file is just a few clicks away. You can export audio using the Move Manager, and you can save your track as a WAV or MP3 file, ready to share or edit further.
One thing I'm going to interject, because I already know what the vibe is going to be. One of the biggest issues that I had with the Push 3, mind you, it was a far more expensive machine. I don't even know what the price is of this. I'm just going to guess it's about half the price, because the Push 3 was about 200. I mean, no, it was nowhere near $200. Everybody would have had the Push 3 if that was the case. It was around $2,000. Not fully maxed out, I believe, but I'm guessing half the price. That's my guess. But the biggest issue was you couldn't name your files or anything, dude. You literally had to plug it up to the computer, making it counterintuitive for a machine that's supposed to be standalone for you to actually start and finish a beat. And it looks like it might be the same case here.
Move is designed to be a versatile team player, seamlessly integrating into your audio setup. Whether you're using it as a standalone device or as a controller for Ableton Live, Move adapts easily to your workflow. You can bring your set into Ableton Live via Ableton Cloud. Once loaded in Live, you gain access to every single detail of your sound, including your MIDI sequences.
So it is exactly like the Push 3 in that regard. And I also noticed that it didn't have a SD card slot. I understand what the assignment is and what people will say in the comment section, and I agree. Why is that the case?
All instrument
this cloud-based production shit is kind of whack.
When using Live, you can easily switch Move into Control Live mode, allowing you to play and sequence sounds, launch clips, and tweak parameters with ease. Link is a powerful feature that helps you stay in sync with other music tools such as mobile apps, digital audio workstations, or even some hardware devices. You can connect any class compliant.
So basically what it will be, you will have Bluetooth or whatnot. Bluetooth isn't all that great. I don't necessarily rock with it on the MPC. As someone that uses the MPC in their Bluetooth, there's a delay, and it's not because it's the MPC, it's just that Bluetooth has always been shit when it comes to latency.
USB MIDI device to Move, which opens up a range of possibilities for your music making. Additionally, you can control your favorite synthesizer with Move's incredible pads. Move comes with built-in Wi-Fi and a dedicated web interface. The Move Manager provides a convenient way for you to organize and manage your content from a computer or mobile device. You can download or rename your sets and even upload your own sample collections, enabling you to customize your Move experience to suit your creative style. In standalone mode, Move supports audio output to your computer. You can select Move as the audio input, allowing you to record its main audio directly into Ableton Live. And if that's not all,
I wonder what the latency is going to be like. That's one thing I already want to know. I'm pretty sure that it's not going to be all that great, but if it is great, then more power to them.
Move also comes with a free melodics course, offering 50 lessons, including pad and finger drumming practice designed especially for your Ableton Move.
That's cute. Well, that is the Move for you. What I want to do is just look over here to the website, and wow. I'll be damned. I mean, let me zoom in here. So it is $449 USD. I assume that they're going to make the same move that, no pun intended, that they did with the Push 3 and just sell it exclusively on their site versus like going to like Sweetwater or Zounds. I know Sweetwater has been a little bit ridiculous or disrespectful with leaking gear themselves, and I do think it's intentional. So I do feel bad for companies that are on that wave. And then also I'm pretty sure they just want to keep the profit too, which is, that's their more power to them if that's the case. Let's just move this out the way, okay? But let's see what else that they have to offer here. And I'm just gonna give you my bottom line in terms of this. I'm not truly excited about it. Trust me. When it comes down to gear these days, and it's not just with I'm so pro a company or whatever. I'm just not excited about gear at all anymore because I feel that there's not much to be offered at this point that hasn't been offered from someone else. Big shout out to the subscriber there. I do appreciate that. Ready to play, move high quality instruments and effects and samples are easy to access and tweak to your liking. I can talk. Liking. When you start a new set, Move will load up for random instrument presets. See if they inspire you or switch them out for new sounds. Okay. Free sampling. Found a sound you like, plug in your phone or use the built-in microphone to record it. Now, I ain't gonna hold you. This is something that has been angering me about all the MPCs that exist right now. They do not have a built-in microphone. It does not need to be the best quality or whatever, but it'd be nice, especially with like the MPC Live 2, not having a microphone, but it's portable, that you would be able to sample anywhere. So the people that made sounds for this, Decap, I see that sticks out. Sound Oracle has been with them for a while. Eldre, he makes sounds. Oh Lord, yeah. I will say Oracle, Decap, those are pretty decent names when we're coming to sound design or whatever. At least in the hip hop space. Add some color, bring more depth and textures to your sound with Move and built-in audio effects, including reverb and all that. Yeah, so at the price of $449, you really can't complain if you are into this Ableton Live stuff or the Ableton Push kind of workflow. Then more power to you. One thing I will point out right now, and I think this has always been disrespectful to their customers, the people that really like their stuff. Why in the world do you only give an intro version? And mind you, if you don't know, you cannot upgrade the intro version. That's always been an issue when it comes to Ableton, bro. And that is always going to be something that I'm going to complain about when it comes to a company, especially when you can go with the machine and they give you a whole full working, not so much of a DAW, but something to work with that is in like hiding features and stuff like that, and you have to pay an extra 500 or something like that for the software or whatever. I always hated that about Ableton. But I definitely want to know from you guys, how do y'all feel about this? My honest opinion is that I like that for Ableton. I mean, they're just doing the obvious thing right now, especially with the current environment, people not having as much money, and they're trying to appease an audience of people that might be producing on a budget. They want to get into standalone, and they might not like the MPC. They may not like the Machine Plus, the Machine, and whatever else that's out there that I can't think of off the top, bro. I got bad anxiety right now. So I do believe that they have the best interests of the people in that sense. Other than that, I'm not truly convinced or anything like that. I have been an adamant Ableton Live user for quite a while now, for almost a half a decade, if not more. And I do enjoy Ableton Live. I don't necessarily use it for sampling anymore for obvious reasons I'm not going to point out anymore. But I do think that them jumping in onto this wave will definitely put some pressure, needed pressure on other companies to kind of fall into line and bring a better experience, and also at a great fair budget price. So yeah, I like that. So let me know how y'all guys feel. I'm tired as hell. I'm going to sleep.